Yet another failed attempt at Mario Kart fan games. This is like becoming a thing now. This week instead, I'm going to be talking about Mario Kart fan games. Getting closer. Yeah, whatever. Most of you people probably don't even care about what I make. You just saw the cool thumbnail, you clicked on it, and you want to see some cool fan games. So, whatever. Let's just hop right into the thing. Don't forget to subscribe. Mario Kart 360 is a cute little top-down Mario game that is basic in principle, but isn't too bad. It has all your regular Mario characters, a few items you can use against your enemies, a 2-player mode, 3 different cups including Mushroom, Flower, and Start cups. Wait. Yep, that says Start cup. I guess autocorrect can't catch everything. Oh, come on, really? Dessert? Who in their right mind would want a dry dessert? Sir, may I please have a dry dessert? Yes, today on our menu we have a fresh pile of sand! Please enjoy. Okay, truthfully though, the game is pretty good. It controls okay, I didn't really see any glitches, and overall, it's pretty fun. I did find it to be a bit too difficult to get your character to actually go straight instead of slightly left or slightly right, which also makes going through small pathways hard, but besides that, whoever made this did a pretty good job for a basic game like this. On the other hand, we have Mario Kart Pc 360, which I'm not sure if it's related to the last game we talked about at all, but I hope not, because this game is just like 110% trash. Sorry to whoever made this, but I just have so many gripes. The first thing you notice when starting the game is the menu system feels like a PowerPoint presentation. Hello class, this is my video game Mario Kart Pc 360. And these here are the characters you can play as. I really like Toad. And these are, Oh yeah, these are the courses I made. I couldn't bother to find a clear PNG of these pictures, so I hope you enjoy the white space around them. And here is the game. I hope you enjoy it. It plays like duty. And like I just said, the gameplay isn't amazing. It controls really bad, with any press of the button causing super sharp turns. Plus, the screen doesn't start scrolling until you're like right about to drive off it, making it really hard to tell what's coming up in front of you. And I don't think I have to mention how important seeing in front of you is for a racing game. Also, the music's distorted to like the 1/1,000,000th degree. Just take a listen for a little bit. Yeah, and it gets worse as you play. Also, why is it you don't move onto a new track unless you win? Let's just move on, please. Welcome to Mario Kart Xp, another top-down Mario Kart game. Not gonna lie, usually I try to pad out these things a bit, but I really don't know what to say. There's your regular racers, it controls good, there's some tracks, though a lot of them look the same, and a decent amount of items to use, including blue shells and bullets. But that's about all I can say. It's a fun little game, but nothing really special about it. Nintendo Kart is a great idea. A game where you play as Nintendo characters instead of just Mario characters, including levels based on games like Zelda, Kirby, Mario, and Pokemon. Sadly though, this fan game made around the concept is okay at best. The gameplay is a lot like the other Mario Kart games I've talked about so far. Top-down view and controls that make things a bit difficult. Like, imagine a game where it's hard to turn precisely, then add a map that's like just turns. Ugh! The thing that bugs me the most though is that they show all these characters you can possibly play as and unlock, but I couldn't find a single way to unlock them. And searching online didn't help me either. So I have more characters for Team Zelda, Kirby, and Metroid and Smash that I have no clue how to unlock, and I have a feeling there's no way to unlock them anyway, so don't even worry about it. Quoted IGN, Nintendo Kart gets an 8 out of 15 because that's how many characters you can play as. Also, too many turns. Oh, I almost forgot though, the game does have some awesome music, like whenever you win as Kirby. you know what? Never mind. 15 out of 15, best game ever. Welcome to New Super Mario Kart, one of our first non-top-down games on this list. And well, it's actually really good. It's pretty much Super Mario Kart, but with more 3D graphics in the background that make the game look a bit better. There are also tons of items to use, some great music, but I have to say, drifting took me quite some time to understand and get decent at, and I have to say, it's not that well done. The biggest issue is trying to turn around though. As you can see here, your car likes to do this 180 thing, which causes you to die a lot while you're trying to back up or fix yourself after getting shot out by a blue shell or whatever. Besides those small problems though, the game is pretty fun. Anyone who liked the original Super Mario Kart would love this new version of the game. Get what I did there? I'll just let myself out. Into this new title, Super Mario Kart 2, oh snapperino! Best transition ever! Seriously though, just like Mario Kart 360 and Mario Kart 360 PC, I hope this game isn't made by the same guy, cause it's a huge downgrade from the first game. I do have to give props to the new menu system that adds more game modes and better transitions through each menu screen, but as soon as the game starts, it's like, what the flip-flops happened to this game? Let's compare New Super Mario Kart 1 and New Super Mario Kart 2. Like, come on. Most obviously, the thing I loved about New Super Mario Kart 1 is totally gone, and that's the 3D background. But what's not noticeable is the god-awful controls. It's like really floaty and there's no need for drifting since your car pretty much always turns like it's drifting. The difference between the two games' controls are like comparing driving a car to driving a 16-wheeler truck down a cliff. And your steering's broken. You get the point. I do like the few trees he put here and there and the 3D item boxes, but it really doesn't make up for how bad the game controls. If it controlled more like the first game, this one would have been much better, but sadly, I just can't forgive how off-putting these controls are. Super Mario Racers is another top-down game that I have to say is pretty interesting, since it has the most options I've seen in any Mario Kart game. I mean, it lets you choose which items you want to have turned on and off. You can have up to 4 players, your standard speed classes, computer difficulty, number of laps, and custom item sets. Plus, on top of that, there are 18 characters who all have a bunch of different costumes. Like, Toad can also be Toadsworth, or Koopa can be Kooper or Koops, or Bowser can even be that Toad guy from Super Mario Bros. 2. Plus, you can even unlock more characters to play as. Sadly, the charm ends there though. The game doesn't control the greatest, and I found even on medium the game was a bit too unforgiving, which sucked. It features a double item system like Mario Kart Double Dash has, and you'll need it with all these crazy items. The tornado for one is kind of overpowered even for Mario Kart standards, so just look at how much it throws me around. Also, it seems like the game's so hard, even the NPCs give up on it. It's okay, Mr. Toad Guy. I know nobody loves you since your game was just a rip-off of another game. But hey, at least you're in this Mario fan game. Nope, he's just gonna sit there. Last thing I want to show you is what happens when you finish the race. Oh, yeah. That's not me editing it at all. That's how it actually looks. I think I might throw up. I'll be right back. And yeah, I'm back. Welcome to Mario Kart Horror World. And yep, it just starts like that. No title screen or anything. Like you can actually see me open the Bandicam window to fix the size quickly. And we're off to a great start. Luigi, what are you doing? That's cheating. You can't just drive through the walls. Truthfully, I don't know if he's actually racing, cause at random points through the race, you'll just see him drive through a wall near you and then disappear again. Also, as you go through the race, there's mini games all over, like guess the right tombstone, shoot all the pumpkins with a spaceship, and run over all the pumpkins. I don't know how you're supposed to win a race with all these puzzles in the way that the other racers don't have to do, but why not? Also, Mario slowly loses his body parts through the race. First his head, then his arms, then I don't know what's next since I can never beat the race. But I guess that's supposed to be scary or something. Ooh, spoopy, I lost my head and arms, how can I drive? Whatever, I lost. Mario, are you lost? Do you need some... Holy cream puffs! Mario just got ripped in two! Do I want to play again? Are you kidding me? You just killed Mario. They ain't no playing again, boy. Well, moving on from that, we have our first fully fledged 3D game, Mario Kart Speed Strife, which is actually pretty well put together and seems to play a lot like a Mario Kart DS would. You have a bunch of game modes, characters, maps, and items to play around with. Yet again, though, the drifting is off in this game. It's gotta be one of the harder things to code properly in a Mario Kart game, that's for sure. But it's not super bad, just feels weird and takes some time to get used to. The biggest issue I have with the game, though, is the fact that it would just randomly slow down. Like, it didn't seem like it was dropping frames from what I could tell, it was just running slower, which was really annoying since it made some tracks a lot longer than they needed to be. It was really noticeable on the haunted levels that had multiple ghosts floating around. For example, this is the speed of a regular race, and the speed of a race on a haunted level. Yeah, you can see what I mean. It's a well put together game, and I would say you should check it out for sure. And it might run better on your computer. My laptop's kind of garbage. The last game on our list is Mario Kart Blazing Wheels, which takes a lot of assets from the Game Boy Advance game Mario Kart Super Circuit. This game actually plays really well. It feels great, and it's just what you would expect from a Mario Kart game. I think the only issue with this game that I could bring up is the fact that when you use or get hit by an item, there's no sound effects, which makes it really weird when you get hit or hit someone else. There isn't too much to say about this one, but it's a fun little project I would recommend checking out for sure. I hope you enjoyed my list of Mario Kart fan games, because I know I definitely enjoyed playing them. And, like always, if you want to play them yourself, check the description below for links to all of the games. Also, while you're down there, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, because I need all the support I can get. I can only afford pudding and mayonnaise right now. I'm all out of pudding.